Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I've made one of these videos, and I don't know how often I am going to make them, but this is another race video for Labyrinth of Legends. This is my 565 Aegon. The reason I'm bringing him in and not showing him with 1,000 hit combo meter is because this is a little bit more realistic, right? So it's great that you can build him up and have the persistent charge go all the way up to 1,000, and then get him get him going with unblockable and unstoppable. But I have not even once reached 1,000 combo meter with this guy, even with the persistent combo. I mean, I've gotten all the way past Uncollected or Labyrinth of Legends Unstoppable Colossus without going over 1,000 hits total. It drops significantly once you get past the first few enemies, right? So I thought that rather than Red Hulk and then Elektra or Old Man Logan, I thought I'd include him with the Starlord kills. So you'll see how he does eventually. But the thing is I have also not seen anybody not really utilize his Furies the way I like to use them. So I'm trying to demonstrate a little bit of that. So with that intro out of the way, we are already over 100 hits. I think pretty soon here I'm gonna start using the Fury mode. You do want quite a bit of hits first. You need over 50 to get the enhanced Fury buff. So once you hit 50 combo meter, your heavy attack will be passively unstoppable, and you will have a combo shield. So that means you won't lose your combo, and you can launch a heavy attack. And then part of Aegon's base kit is that if he gets hit, based on his combo meter, right there, he gains Furies. So right there, I gained 3 Furies because I was at about 140 hits or so. Once you get to around, I think it's somewhere like 300 Furies or 300 hits, you will gain 6 Furies, and your attack will be significantly higher. So you can see I have a timer there. That's a 12-second timer after the combo shield goes away, and then I can use the combo again. It kind of works out that every special 2 you can pretty much do it. Kind of. Sometimes you beat it there quite fast. So right there you can see I got 4 Furies. So what I'm doing is I'm interrupting my heavy attack to throw my special 2. You don't have to. You could launch a special 3 and then go in for a bunch of hits, but you have to worry about their power meter. It's a great way to end a fight. You could launch it just normally, just the heavy attack, and then try and parry and get a few more hits in. Your basic attacks are going to be doing a lot of damage, but the bleed that comes with the special 2 is affected by the Furies. So you'll see it normally ticks for about 1,500. With the Furies, it's ticking for at least 4,500, and it just keeps going higher and higher and higher. There is a cap on it, but the Furies don't cap until about 300 hits, and then you have an additional Fury that becomes with the 300 hit combo meter. So I think I'm going to try this again. It looks like right here, I get the heavy, I got hit, I got 5 Furies. I'm critting quite often. The last hit didn't crit, but now you can see 5,700 every single tick. So that's kind of where I'm getting most of my damage from. So we are 4 minutes into this, and there's still tons of health to take off Starlord. So it's very obvious that in a scenario where he is starting from scratch, it takes quite a while to build up this combo meter. This time I had a little bit too much extra power, so I threw the special 3. So you're going to see what that looks like. What that does is he's still stunned from, or no, he's still gonna be stunned afterwards. But look at the bar, his 2 bars of power. It's just a little bit too much. I'm hitting like a truck, but I'd have to push him to a special 3 if I wanted to keep going and using those Furies. So unless they're like power locked or something, it's not always the best way to do it, or unless you're going to get the kill in that last few combos. I can definitely see a special 3 being useful in a war scenario where you have maybe you've gotten your combo up to about 100 or so, and you launch a special 3 after one of these Furies. But the special 2 is definitely the way to go if you want to keep the flow of the fight going. That's 6,500 it's ticking for now. Now I'm over 300 hits, so I'm gaining the Fury ability. I have the True Accuracy ability now. It's unclear to me whether this works against the Labyrinth Evade. I was always under the impression that nothing worked against the Labyrinth Evade, but we'll see. I can't remember. I just recorded this, but I can't remember if I had any evades, so we'll just keep an eye out for those. If he doesn't evade again, I'd be pretty... I mean, that seems like potentially it does prevent the Labyrinth Evade, but who knows? So you can definitely see the fight is ramping up a little bit quicker here. Now I'm just waiting for my combos. So it looks like I have 5 seconds left. So I decided to dump that rather than go for a special 3 again. It ticks for only 1800 without the enhanced Furies, but it's still not small. I mean, that's a pretty strong bleed on the special 2, right? So I'm just managing my power and I'm managing his power. I want him to dump a special so that I can go in, push him to 1 more bar of power, right, pretty soon here. Okay, there we go. There he goes. So now I will bait the special 1. I'll go in for some hits, end with a double medium, use my heavy. He does not, he backs off after 1 hit there, which was strange. So I went in for just a 5-hit combo just to get some more damage there because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to hit my special 2 the full duration. If the last hit doesn't hit when your Furies are still up, you won't get the intense bleed. So I thought I'd probably do more damage with just a regular combo there. So I'm going to have to use my special 3 at some point, so I just decided to use it there. I probably should have waited and tried to get the Furies again. That would have been the smarter thing to do, but you can't always, you don't always do that when you're in the heat of the moment. While he's stunned here, I just want to mention the synergy team I'm bringing. I brought in Sentry for the guaranteed critical hit on the parry. It's not really that special. Probably an attack synergy would have been better, but it kind of helps in the beginning when you're trying to get going. There's another. This is a big special 2 here. Jesus, very big special 2. Proxima Midnight enhances she's very important. She gives a combo shield. So if Aegon just randomly loses his combo, like say a Labyrinth Evade, and I mess up, she will help him with a combo shield once per fight. She also increases the effectiveness of the Furies. The champion gives me 20% attack versus smaller, bigger opponents, or bigger opponents. So I don't think Starlord counts, so he might be a useless synergy in there too. But it's just the team I like to play with Aegon. Hulk Ragnarok gives 7% attack, and of course, there's the Aegon himself. He doesn't need synergies, which I really like champions that don't really need synergies. It does make for a little bit more fun. You can kind of just throw them on a team and get in there. So timer's down to 0, so I'm going to bait the special. It looks like I might have too much power here, so I might just do a double medium or go right into a special 3 here. Let that last hit, those heavy attacks, if you notice, it's 14,000, 14,000, 19,000. I mean, rounding up, that's 30 plus 20, 50,000 damage heavy attack that he's doing there, and it's pretty crazy. And just consider that I'd be able to, that was a weird little whiff. I'm doing double mediums to get the most damage. Wasn't able to get 1 more hit off, and before he got to 3 bars of power, so we continue on. So right now I'm critting for most of my hits, but not all of them. And you can also see that the crits, they're all right. You know, they're not Sparky's 9,000 mediums, but the fact that I'm critting way more often than Sparky would crit. My dexterity, or not dexterity, the critical hit rate is quite high at the moment with over 500. Another big special 2 coming. Hopefully gets that crit. Nice 27,000 crit. The bleed is going for over 7,000. I mean, these are not Domino's 15k per tick bleeds, no. But one good thing is the damage. If these guys weren't bleed immune, I could be, or if they were bleed immune, I could be using special 3s and getting those big hits off. There's all sorts of different things you can do with Aegon. So I go for another one, special 3. We're almost to the end here. He's dropping pretty quick, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'll wrap up. Closing thoughts on this fight. He doesn't beat Starlord. Obviously, we're well past that. I don't think he beats even Sparky, but it does look like he's going to beat Medusa out. So the next video I put out, the leaderboard will look a little bit different. I think it's quite impressive that he beats out Medusa. I'm pretty sure that if the old Medusa time we have is not so fast, so I think we can probably do that a little bit faster. So she might still stay on the leaderboard, but I think once we get characters like Domino and Loki on here, I think that you'll see that the leaderboard changes a lot. Domino against Starlord would be pretty fun, I think. I think Loki does really quick. Funny enough, Iron Man Infinity War is quite fast once you get those plasmas built up. The guy Starlord does start to melt. But there's tons of other ones I want to get. It's just hard, I only have a few 565 champions, and I'm done with Labyrinth, so I haven't really been ranking for Labyrinth. Captain America Infinity War, I'll try. I'll see if he can do it. But I don't have any plans to rank up champions that are super high DPS. I'm kind of more in the utility camp at the moment. So the only way I can get videos is if people send them to me. So feel free to send them to me if you want. I'm going to do them one at a time, not multiple fights at a time. I think that's a little bit better, and then we'll just update the leaderboard as we continue. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. That's Aegon from 0 to 580. Almost as much damage as you can get. Suicides would have definitely helped, but I didn't put suicides on because I was spamming that special too. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it there, guys. Take care.